20th of May 2023. In this news flash, I'm going to talk about the Patriot system. Now, there was a lot of stories around that Patriot system, and we all are aware of the fact that many countries has ordered Patriot systems since the start of the Ukraine war. So the American manufacturers are making money like hell on those systems. Plus, that system was presented as to be the wonder weapon that can protect you against anything. But there has been a lot of commentators that have said the Patriot system cannot handle the hypersonic missiles. Obviously, the Americans denied it, and the countries that spent billions of dollars to buy their things, they were all convinced that the Patriot will make them invincible. And so it happened that two of those systems were sent to Kyiv, and the Nazis packed them out. And what happened? Let's listen to Putin. Back in December, Vladimir Putin was asked about the possibility of American-made Patriot surface-to-air missile systems being delivered to Kyiv and what Moscow's reaction would be. Watch the video to find out what the answer was. For reasons you all should know, I cannot play those videos here. But listen to what Putin's response was. They say they can put the Patriots there. Okay, let them do it, and we'll knock it out. We'll knock out the Patriots too. And that is what happened in Kyiv a few days ago. The Russians sent the Kinshal missile that direction. First, they sent a teaser, and those crazy Ukrainians couldn't contain themselves, and they started shooting at that decoy. So the Americans knew, the Russians knew exactly where that system was, and they sent the Kinshal in. And the first releases of information from the Kyiv regime was the Patriot destroyed all the Kinshals that were sent, 6 of them. And the Western media repeated that shit. And then a video was posted that had a perfect view of the Patriot launching site, and on the video you could see the Patriot missiles being launched, and the people counted 32 of those things. Now just remember, those missiles from the Patriot system is over $2 million each. Plus, here comes the kicker. The Americans can only manufacture 260 of those per year. And the Kyiv guys, those brave men from Zeelensky, fired 32 in less than 2 minutes. 32 in less than 2 minutes. And the Kyiv regime and the Western media all tried to say that this video was bullshit and whatever, and then the Americans themselves came out and they said the Patriot system was hit. It was damaged. Now listen to this. The SBU detained 6 bloggers who published footage of air defense in Kyiv. Based on these facts, the SBU opened criminal proceedings under Part 2 of Article 114.2 of the Criminal Code. They face up to 8 years in prison. Kyiv online cameras are now blocked. And then the poster says, Western values that Vander speaks about, I guess. So these poor 6 guys, bloggers, they now face 8 years in jail because they revealed the truth. Interesting, Kyiv online cameras are now all blocked. Can you imagine if it was not for these 6 bloggers, the bullshit that would have been the only information about that strike? So it appears that in the video you can see the missiles from the Patriot system go in that solid stream, and then when they're all gone, there's 2 massive explosions where the Patriot system was standing. The Russian army provoked the US-made Patriot air defense system into combat work, thereby revealing the position area where the Patriot was located, and then it was hit by a Kinjal missile. Military expert Alexei Leonkov told the Izvestia newspaper. He said that Kyiv video showing the work of the Patriot evidence a desperate attempt by the Patriot operators to shoot down the Kinjal as it was flying towards the air defense system. They've used up all their ammo. 32 missiles flew away and did not hit the target. That is the truth. And now I'm sure there's a lot of countries that have ordered those Patriots that are sitting today and wondering, oh shit, we spend a lot of money on something that's not working. Here's fairly a long article about that incident. The Patriot battery remaining in Ukraine is waiting for the fate of the first. Kinjal on May 16 disabled one of the 2 American Patriot batteries delivered to Kyiv, writes the Military Watch magazine. At the same time, the system fired 32 missiles at the Kinjal on approach unsuccessfully. The Patriot crew knew that a rocket was flying into the complex, but could not do anything about it. The Kinjals were moving too fast, and complete helplessness in front of the hypersonic weapons is not the only weakness of the Patriot. The system has a problematic track record and extremely expensive ammunition. One attempt to shoot down a Kinjal worth about $2 million cost $96 million. The US knew about all this and therefore did not want to transfer Patriot to Kyiv at all. And yet the delivery of these systems was presented as a necessary measure due to the near collapse of the Ukrainian air defense. As a result, the Patriot battery transferred in April was destroyed less than a month later. That is a lot of money, and that is American taxpayers' money, while there are Americans that cannot afford food. So you American taxpayers should be very happy. And here the final in this, how old are these Patriot missiles that the Americans brought to Kyiv? Wreckage of abnormally fired Patriot PAC-3 anti-aircraft guided missile. And the thing is lying there in a residential area. And as we have become accustomed to, the Ukrainians do a lot of damage to their own citizens with their own air defense systems that fails. And I thought it was important that we all knew the facts around that Patriot system in Kyiv and the Kinjal attack. Please give me a like and a subscribe and share the thing. Thank you for your support.